Hi everyone, welcome to my presentation. My name is Kartika. In this presentation, I'm going to tell you about business model canvas and my business name is Cafe Latte. The vision of my business is to treat people with love and passion and make them feel special in every sip of their coffee. And the mission is an experience to make a better day. Business Model Canvas is an organizational tool that helps visualize the development of a potential business model. It describes the components required to successfully take. There is 9 elements of business model canvas. First is customer segments. This is arguably one of the most important sections in DBMC because this principal user will define the entire strategy and method of outreach. They are the end of the business plan and many of the features will eventually be catered to their needs. For example, it's for students, workers, coffee lovers, and also for the first data. The second is value propositions. The value proposition should be one of the most fleshed out details of the entire business model because it is the core reason for creating business. Without a value proposition, there is no meaning behind the business and customers will not feel like they can identify and find loyalty with our brand. For example, affordable prices, a place with a calm ambience, stable internet Wi-Fi connection. The third, channels. Channels are how a company communicates, interacts, and reaches its customer segments to deliver the value propositions. For example, it's for Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Google Ads, and etc. Next, there is also customer relationship. Customer relationship is the type of relationship a company establishes with specific customer segments. For example, provide a voucher code, free shipping with a minimum purchase. The fifth, there is key activities. It is described the most important actions a company must take to maintain its business model. For example, selling coffee drinks, pastry, cake, and cookies. Preparing the ingredients, keeping the quality of the ingredients so that they still have the taste that the customer likes. The sixth is key resources. Resources are one of the biggest drivers of change within a business, and it's important to recognize which resources we have. For human, it's for barista, cashier, baker, marketing, and cleaning service. With financial, there is accountant and line of credit. For intellectual property, there is trademarks, patents, and registrations. For physical, it's for stores, machines, buildings, and shops. The seventh, key partnerships. It is important to consider partnerships when developing a business plan because they will eventually not only come in handy but be necessary for the growth and publicity of the business. For example, suppliers of coffee beans and also supplier processing equipment and also influencers. Online motorbike taxis also and advertising media. So the next slide. We have also cost structure. This part describes all costs involved in the operation to make the business model happen. The organization can be directed by cost, which is to minimize cost whenever possible, or directed by the value, being less concerned with the cost and more with value generated to the customer. It's fixed cost, for example, rent, building, or store, and also salaries for the employee. Also variable cost is for production cost. The last is revenue streams. First, let's clarify what revenue is all about. Revenue is the amount of money that is brought into a company through its various business activities. For example, sales of products and services. Revenue stream is the building block presenting the cash a company generates from each customer segment. For example, sale of physical product and also subscription fee. It's like customer pays once a month or yearly for member card. So it is the canvas of Cafe Latte. Thank you. This is the end for my presentation. Thank you for your time and your attention.